Welcome to the Fun Astrology Podcast. Thomas Miller. It is Tuesday on the last day of February, and we're going to close out a short month with a short podcast. A couple of things of note today. The moon enters Cancer. We talked about this yesterday. So the moon goes home 9:40 p.m. So you still have that Gemini moon all day long, and then it enters Cancer tonight. Now that's Eastern time. So we have all of tomorrow, all of Thursday, and then Friday morning, it changes to Leo. The big news of the week, as we talked about yesterday, I love that news analogy. It's like covering a news story. Well, we're still covering this story out here, Thomas. And on Thursday, we are fully anticipating this aspect between Venus and Jupiter at 12:35 a.m. Eastern Time in Aries. This conjunction of the two great benefics. Well, if you missed yesterday's episode, go back and catch that because we covered it all there. News you can use right here on the Fun Astrology Podcast. I love it. Okay, so the other thing today that I was just noting in the chart, we mentioned this last week, as the sun is rising now in Pisces, we have still Saturn, interestingly, as the oracle planet. That's the planet that is rising above the horizon just before the sun. Does that put a damper on this Pisces season? Well, go back and listen to Saturday's episode that was the kind of abbreviated MMA Cycles newsletter on the financial astrology, because Ray kind of talked about this, that yeah, to a degree it kind of does. I know a lot of us have been feeling angst, and that's okay because it is in the chart. And we can recognize that as being in the chart and just say, you know how they say, oh, don't worry, it's not about you. Well, there it is. It's not about you. This is not Mercury, although Mercury is close, but Saturn happens to be in between Mercury and the sun right now. So it's not about the jester, the court jester, the joviality, or Jupiter's expansion, or Venus's love. Right now, we do have a little bit of heaviness as the day begins. What do you do with that? Well, you just work through the structure and the foundation side of Saturn. You work through the lasting part of the archetype, the foundation, the let's build it forever kind of piece. It's not the quick hit. This is the long game. There are a couple of trines in the chart today. Let's mention those. One of them involves the moon, and it will just be a today thing because it changes signs tomorrow. It will be pulling out from this. But the moon, as it leaves Gemini, is trining Saturn in an air trine, Saturn at 29 degrees Aquarius. The moon will be sweeping through 29 degrees today as it exits Gemini at 9:40 Eastern this evening. And that really is an emphasis on what we were just talking about, because as Saturn is the rising oracle planet of the day, as the moon moves through, you can feel into that whole structure piece. So that would be a really good place to camp today. And because it is an air sign and Mercury is right there next to Saturn as the sun is coming up, be thinking about, yes, it's okay to actually be in your head today. Be thinking about the structures of things that you would like to build into your life, that you would like to last for a long, long time. You totally have the universe's blessing and permission to be incubating those in your head. And this is really a beautiful picture, because then tomorrow, well, later tonight if you're a night owl, but basically tomorrow then you wake up and your meditation or your yoga or your time alone in the morning is to integrate that into your soul, because then the moon will be in Cancer. So you work it out in your head today, use that energy, and then bring it inside, put it in your heart, move it into your soul tomorrow. The other one, the other trine, is a water trine between the sun, and it's pulling away. So this is a separating aspect, but it is pulling away from the south node of the moon in Scorpio. So the sun in Pisces in a pulling away from, separating trine from south node of the moon. Any karmic dust been laying around lately? One of those stuck habits, stuck patterns, things that don't shake loose easily? Identify it under this aspect, and then use your water sensitivity, use your perception, use your intuition to go deep, Scorpio, and perhaps find some things around that that you could shake loose. In fact, to that end, let me put an announcement in here. Stevie McGuire is somebody who did that. We've visited with her before, but she did that hypnosis session with me last November that just transformed so much in my life. And the whole idea of this is exactly blending, especially the nodes of the moon of the chart, or at least the past life structure of the chart, in with a current hypnosis session to go in and find some of those areas. We're going to be doing an introductory podcast with her. It will be Saturday of this week because I'm going to be with my kids and grandkids this weekend. So I'm going to dedicate the time to that. We won't do the financial piece this weekend. We will talk to Stevie about her new work. This can be if you want to really dig in and change some stuff in your life, I think this is the best combination. Astrology and past life-based or soul-based hypnotherapy. And Stevie is on it. I mean, she is big time on it. So we'll do that on Saturday. All right, have a great day. Wow, for a short day, we chopped up 6 minutes. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you back tomorrow.